Why do cats run away? You feed them, play with them, offer them nothing but a loving home, and you're still likely to deal with your cat running away at some point or the other. So whether they're missing for only hours or days at a time, most cat parents can relate to this experience. Now, while cats have a very good sense of direction, it doesn't mean that your cat will necessarily always return home. And by taking the time to understand the reasons why your cat runs away, you can help both protect your cat and your peace of mind. So let's talk about the top 10 answers to the question, why do cats run away and never return? Number 1, they want to claim more territory. Cats have an insatiable thirst for acquiring new territory. Once your cat has become completely comfortable inside your home environment, they may desire to expand their kingdom. That means venturing out beyond the limits of your house. That's especially true if there are other outdoor cats in your neighborhood. If your cat sees these other cats encroaching on their territory, they may feel the need to get out there and show those cats who's boss. It is suggested that male cats are likely to have much larger territories than females. Neutering helps lower your cat's desire to go out and conquer new lands, reducing the chance of getting lost. Number 2, they are curious. Cats also run away because they are curious animals who love to explore the world. Maybe your cat likes chasing insects or butterflies. Maybe they got distracted by a neighbor's kid or a bird. If there is something enticing nearby, your cat is likely to roam away from home. In big cities, cats have been known to gang up in back alleys. Your feline friend may be drawn to the idea of having lots of new friends. On a similar note, don't forget that cats fight other cats. They have been known to damage limbs, blind other cats, and rip off ears. Your kitty may be simply too injured to get home. Number 3, they're feeling neglected. If you leave your cat alone at home for long periods of time or don't give them as much attention and affection as they need, they could go searching for love elsewhere. While your cat's independent nature may tempt you into thinking that they don't need you, studies have proven otherwise. A lonely cat is prepared to run off at the first opportunity. Likewise, if you fail to provide your cat with enough food, proper care, or anything else they need to survive and live a good life, they may run away from home. It doesn't take much to meet your cat's needs for attention, so try to carve out a few minutes every day to play with them and give them a few scratches. It's good for them and it's good for you too. Number 4, they're cheating on you. If you have an outdoor cat that leaves at the same time every day or one that will disappear for days at a time before coming back, there's a good chance that they have another family somewhere nearby. Other friendly humans may have taken a liking to your cat and begun feeding them or even letting them inside their house regularly. Maybe they have tastier treats or show them more affection than you do. It's very common for cats to make friends with other people in the area. Consider putting a collar with ID on your pet so it's clear to other people that they have an owner. Number 5, they're scared. When your cat gets frightened, one of their strongest instincts will be to get away from whatever's scaring them, and they don't care where they go. If something in your house spooked your cat and there's an open door or window nearby, it's likely that your kitty will bolt to safety. This can be especially dangerous if the thing that scared them is also capable of chasing them. Many outdoor cats have been run off by a neighbor's dog, and that chase could see them running quite a long way from home. Number 6, they want to hunt. You may not realize it, but house cats are capable of wiping out entire ecosystems just for giggles. Yes, your cute cat wants nothing more than to slip the surly bonds of the prison you keep them in, if only just to enjoy a few carefree hunting sessions. The problem with this is that it's hard to stop with just one. Regardless of whether your cat is successful in their initial hunt, they'll likely find something else that they need to kill, and then something else, and so on. Before they know it, they're lost and far from home. Number 7, they're stressed. As we have looked at some of the common, perhaps less threatening, causes for cats to run away, it is important to address the more serious reasons, which can be down to changes to the home environment and the stress that this can cause to our pets in general. Cats are independent and can often be quite aloof and lead us to believe that they are pretty resilient, but this is not at all the case. They crave the security of home life, and while they're not as dependent on us as dogs are, they love their human families and are very protective of them. As we spend so much time with our pets, they develop possibly more human characteristics than we realize. When our lives become unsettled, so do theirs. Take the time to explore cats and stress, why it happens and how to spot it. Cats do suffer from separation anxiety, which may be more apparent as we emerged out of various lockdowns and headed back to work. If the home routine changes, cats will notice and can often become very distressed. This could lead to some more challenging behaviors, however. Running away is unfortunately also very common as a result of stressed home life. Number 8, they're about to give birth. If your cat wandered off while she was in heat but came back a few days later, there's a good chance that she's pregnant. You might think that would solve your running away problem, but many cats also make a break for it once it's time to give birth. Expectant cats will seek out a quiet, secluded, secure location to give birth, and if you have a hectic household, such as one with small children or dogs running around, they may feel that your delivery room isn't up to snuff. That means that as her due date gets closer, she'll be more intent on finding the perfect birthing spot. If that means leaving your house, so be it. Number 9, they're in heat. Reproductive instincts are powerful, and if you don't spay your cat, then they'll be overcome by a powerful urge to roam and find a mate every time their cycle comes along. It's not just females that are vulnerable either. If an unaltered male catches a whiff of a female in season, they'll do just about anything to track them down. Your cat could bolt out the door the second that you open it, chew through screens, or spend hours casing the joint in hopes of finding a weakness in your perimeter. If those urges carry them far enough away from the neighborhood that they're familiar with, they could struggle to find their way back home again. Number 10, they don't feel well. If your cat suddenly starts running away from you and it's out of character, this could indicate that it is not feeling well. When cats are ill, they prefer to go somewhere concealed, quiet and isolated to recover on their own without any disturbances, and they may decide that the most peaceful spot for them is not in your home. Keep in mind that in the wild, a sick cat instinctively understands that they are weak and more vulnerable to predators. They isolate themselves to keep their sickness a secret, protecting them from local predators. Likewise, if your cat is on the verge of dying, they may wander off in search of solitude and not be able to make it home again. While many people neglect to do this, you should take your cat in for regular vet visits to make sure they're in good shape. Conclusion: it is very important to provide a safe home for your cats and gradually get them used to a new routine if anything changes at home. Cats love order, and change can cause them to feel stressed, scared, or even unwanted. When cats feel threatened, they usually respond in 3 ways to the object, individual, or circumstance: fight, flee, or freeze. Sadly for us, cats running away from home is more common than we would like, and while the prodigal pussycat will often return when they please, it is important to be prepared for every possible situation. For peace of mind, ensuring that your cat is microchipped with up-to-date information is very important, and for the owners of indoor cats who don't roam freely, give them the sense of the great outdoors and feed their curiosity with an outdoor catio or a cat balcony enclosure.